Good morning, this is Mayayo speaking for 24/7 Run and carrerasdemontana.com, live from the global headquarters of the Ternua Corporation. Now, Ternua is a brand found in the Basque Country back in year 1994, but built upon a centuries long of tradition of the Basque people love for their mountains and the sea. As anybody who has been up in mountaineering has discovered, the Basques are everywhere. Whether you go to the Himalayas, the Andes, the Alps, or of course the Pyrenees, you will find Basque mountaineers. And they go hard for it. And to go for that, they build upon two things: their tradition and their passion for endurance. Now, if you look at this brand logotype, you see for Ternua, it's the whale tail, and it's not by chance. Ternua in Basque means new land, which comes from Terra Nova, and it pays homage to the Basque whalers, the whale hunter, who back in the 13th and 14th century would, sail all across the Atlantic up to Terra Nova, Greenland, Iceland, and spend the whole season there, hunting the whales and bringing them back home. And this went on for 400, 500 centuries. And that heritage is very much alive in the Basque Country. In fact, very much alive in the brand itself, because at the latest outdoor retailer fair in Munich and Friedrichshafen, they got a special award for their new trekking pant, which was made of recycled fishing nets. I'm serious. They've got an agreement with the local fishers where they pick up their, let's say, discarded nets, fishing nets, and they turn them into actual premium outdoor gear. So, I mean, that really tells a lot about heritage and about that passion for excellence. Now, Ternua in the latest times has, focused a lot upon high transpirability items that are good for trail running, fell running, fast packing, and ski mountaineering. Basically all outdoor sports where you will be facing tough conditions, but where at the same time you will be pushing yourself. This is not for your daily trekking to the park with your dog. This is when you're serious about your outdoor stuff. And basically we've got 5 items, 3 of which are brand new for 2018, and 2 of which are re-editions of big hits of last year. Now the re-editions are the hybrid jacket Aldamin, which is a mid-layer, which brings together a highly breathable textile, as you see here, which will pick up your moisture and send it out, so you keep warm and dry inside, while at the same time, if you're going skiing or trail running in the winter, you will have a special protection up here made up of a Pertex laminate outside and a Polartec Alpha inside, thermic insulate, whereas you will be able to open it wide when you are, skiing uphill, so you don't sweat profusely. But when you go down from the crest, you are able to close it, and therefore, when all the wind starts hitting you on your chest, you are carefully protected, because otherwise, with your usual highly breathable textile, you will immediately get several problems, chest cough, which is quite classic when you do that. And you see there are good details in the patterns. The hood, so it comes here, the thumb pockets, thumb pullers, so you get protection up to this. So it's carefully crafted, and I've got 1 year of running and skiing with it, and I can say I'm very happy about it. My other favorite from last year, which is back, is the deceptively light and easy to pack neutrino jacket, which goes with a 20,000 membrane. That means it breathes twice as much and it protects you twice as much as Ultra Trail Mont Blanc mandatory reglement request. So Mont Blanc requests 10,000. This sweats twice as much and protects you twice as much, and that in 150 grams. I mean, it's almost hard to believe when you touch it, but what they've done is get a top-of-the-class membrane, Pertex, which is also used by UK brands such as Innovate or Montaigne and Salomon for that matter, and pack it together with a carefully selected nylon ripstop fabric, so it will not tear. If you puncture it, you know, these small nylon cables inside will prevent, you know, that the puncture spreads. So it will just be one single click, but it will not ruin your garment at all. Now, as for attention to details, you may see up here how they have thermo-sealed just about everything carefully. And also, the hood is carefully crafted with, you know, up here, the flap, and so it adjusts to you. And how do you pack it? Well, here it is. This is an internal pocket that, well, I'm not gonna pack it all, but basically it fits in your hand. So it's surprising. It's not something to carry in your backpack. It's something that you can carry in your shorts, actually, funny enough. Now, the other three items, which are brand new for this year, is the Fly Fast windbreaker, which basically tries to put together a top-of-the-class windbreaker, including, of course, some place to put your headphones. Nowadays, I'm not quite a fan of these things, but still. And this Napoleon pocket up here, where you can put your iPhone or whatever, or your keys, whatever. And also all the usual bells and whistles in terms of technology, you know, for a windbreaker, and a special care as usual for sustainability. You know, every up to 95% of the Ternua brands take very much care to be ecologic. They comply with the blue sign treatment. They've got a special anti-odor treatment, and look for this kind of seals, eco commitment or blue sign commitment whenever you buy outdoor gear, because it will say that the brands have gone that extra mile to ensure that their production is sustainable, which these days it's I mean, really something to think about if you care about the planet. Now, as the first layers, we've got the short, which is called twist, the twist short, and the light t-shirt. Basically, what they try to combine is the maximum lightness and coolness and comfortable. What they do is bring together the fabrics and the patterns. So if you see the fabrics, once again, there's a special design to it, so moisture will get trapped and be sent out, you know, through this kind of design, which is wider fibers inside and narrower fibers outside, so they channel the moisture out. At the same time, you'll have here, so you can, you know, ventilate yourself as you like, and half neck, so you've got some protection, but not overheat due to it. Same up here with your arms, you know, some protection, but not too much, so you don't overheat. And it goes as well for the short. We want it nicely, you know, tight around your waist so it doesn't move, which is a white elastic, you know, with also the laces here. Of course, some kind of, up here, see, some kind of pocket where you can bring your essentials. And the rest, try to keep it as simple as possible, you know, fresh, clean, comfortable, and of course, sustainable. As I said, the blue sign commitment to sustainability, which is a standard protocol for the textile outdoor industry. So, mates, that's it. You know, 5 items for 2018, where you will sure discover and learn to appreciate all the Basque heritage and passion for the outdoor, be it out on the sea or up on the mountains. And trust me, these guys are quite serious about it, and I can personally endorse these two items, which are carryovers from last year, and I fully trust them to be up to the level with the newcomers of this year. So we'll test them to the limit as well and publish results at 24/7 Run and carrerasdemontana.com. See you up on the slopes.